evening, everyone, and welcome to the OCBC Arena. It's dark, but it's exciting. We've got Singapore versus Hong
Let's
Kong
play
coming up
Netball!
right
This is match number
Angelina
24
making the
of the
introduction
M1 Asian
here
Netball
at the
Championship
stadium.
2018
now.
between
M1
Singapore
Asian
and
Netball
Hong
Championship
Kong.
2018
First
is
up,
coming
please welcome
to a really, really
Hong Kong.
good climax.
Here's
We've got
your
all the
starting
girls
seven.
here and the razzmatazz of the
Goal
introductions
shooter,
coming up.
Crystal
Goal shooter
Edwards.
for Hong Kong
Goal attack,
is Crystal
Michelle
Edwards. She was
Archer.
really successful yesterday.
Wing
Singapore are
attack,
going to have their
Connie
hands
Wong.
full to thwart her attacks. Goal
Center,
attack.
Elise Bridget
Michelle
Daly.
Arkle, very experienced now.
Wing defense,
Centre
Kate Jolly.
is Elise Daly.
Goal defense, Kalani
Wing
Brown.
defence, it's Kate
And
Agars.
goalkeeper, Natasia Breckenridge.
Goal defence.
That is your starting
is
seven.
Kalani
Joining them
Brown.
on the court are
She will
Helen
change
People,
over a little
Angela
bit as well.
Chan,
And the
and Lo,
goalkeeper,
Rebecca Miller, and Tai
Natasha
Kayen. Their
Breckenridge.
coaches Robin
So the
Manihara,
Hong Kong
assistant
team
coach
and
Veronica
the,
Arnold, manager
support
Christina Ye,
team as
and
well.
Veronica Elena Hodgson.
Hong Kong.
Once again,
together
please
with
give it
their
up for
coach,
Hong Kong.
Rawinia Manihara.
Their
Of course,
opponents,
Veronica Arnold
Team
as well.
Singapore.
And now the Singapore team,
Here's your
come on.
starting seven.
DS is
Goal
Lee
shooter,
Beishan.
Lee Peishan.
Beishan is just 18 years old,
Goal
learning her
attack,
craft.
Charmaine
She
So.
struggled a little bit with conversion rate of about 69%.
Wing attack,
But
Kimberly Lim.
at goal attack, of course, Charmaine So.
Center,
I've called her
Bai
Charmaine
Zura.
for so long now. We hope that she continues
Wing
in that way.
defense,
Wing attack is
Vanessa
Kimberly
Lee.
Lim, of course. Center is Nairu.
Goal defense,
By Zura.
Aishat Zanzila.
And up wing defense, we have Captain Vanessa
And
Lee.
goalkeeper, Sindhu
Goal defense
Nair.
is Aisha Zazila, newcomer,
That
of
is your
course,
starting
and
seven.
then
Joining them
goalkeeper.
on the court are
She replaced Chen Li Li yesterday. Sindhu Nair
and
is
Chen
a
Li Li.
goalkeeper,
Their coaches,
and a lot
Natalie
will
Milicic,
depend
assistant coach
on
Rio
her
Mekong,
ability. Chen Li
manager
Li comes in
Cassandra
as well.
Ang, primary care Alina Tran, and team doctor Dr.
It
Coleman.
is going to be
Once
a
again, give
really
it up
big
for Team
If you're looking at the recent
Singapore.
performances, then Singapore should be
The
successful.
umpires for the match are
actually
Tara Warner and
won
Ann
40
Payne.
to
Reserve umpire
36.
Ahmad Safarudin. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the
February.
teams Singapore and
Four
Hong
nations. They
Kong.
won 44-37 against Hong Kong in the Nations Cup 2017. And of course the last ANC in 2016, they won 32-18 and 34-27. I'm delighted to say I've got a player with me that knows a little bit about goalkeeping. Rina. She now plays with the Bucks netball, but actually was part of that Nations Cup squad in 2015. And I have to say, it's a huge pleasure to have you here because you can tell me what netball is really like, Rina. Good to have you.
Hi, John. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'll do my best to school you on the rules as far as I can.
Good girl.
And looking forward to this game.
Right, well, we've got Hong from right to left on our screens. We need a ball, of course. Netball requires a ball. That's the first rule.
Yeah, it's a very important starting point,
We
I think.
don't have one quite at the moment, but yeah, the umpires for this one, international group of people, and with Hong Kong, the first play from right to left. Oh, and that's a lovely piece of defending, you have to say, and Connie makes a mess up of that.
Yeah.
She won't be happy with that, Connie Wong,
Not a very good start to the game for Hong Kong.
but great for Singapore.
Yeah.
Picked it up nicely. Sazila is looking for an opportunity to out. She's in the center there, and Kimberly, long ball over the top, but that was an offense by goal attack Arkle, Michelle. We won't talk about her age. Well, not yet anyway. Maybe a little bit later. Good pick up. Nice work, Peishan. Peishan makes from underneath the net. So, from a position where they were conceding the possession, they picked up a really good, ooh, and a little bit of, do you call it stepping or yes?
Footwork, stepping, either one
stepping.
can
There
work,
you go.
yes.
Thank you very much.
Both sting just as equally.
So Singapore have taken one possession and then had to give it straight back again. It's 1-love, and there's Crystal is very, very clever. I have to say, very, very good. 1-all. She will not be denied when she's in that kind of position.
Exactly. Lovely holder position as well, and a nice pass in. Easy for the feeder to just drop it to her as well.
Right, we expect the experienced Hong Kong to put a lot of pressure on. It's a long ball in. It's a very, very good one. Away short. But there was a foul on the play. So GK under a bit of pressure. That is Sindhu Nair. 2-1 Hong Kong. So what about strategy then? Is they going to press, or are they going to keep their positions, you reckon, in defence?
I think they're very good at the man-on-tight defence. They definitely need the quick turnaround at this point, especially when they're dealing with experienced players. So let's hope that they manage to get some tips in the middle portion of the court.
And the tips, of course, give you opportunity to regain possession and make the turnover. That's very important. Hong Kong are very precise with their play at the moment. They know they've got Crystal right down the middle. Connie passes it inside, and Crystal... Okay, Michelle comes, but it's a foul on the play. Bit of contact there. She's got the chance here to make it 3. She does. 3-1 Hong Kong. Opening up well. And of course, they got the possession from the centre as well. That's an important issue. Well, if Michelle doesn't get it, then Crystal is right there. And another good play for 4-1. Good start here for Hong Kong. They really are pushing hard. Charmaine is barged away, so the ball will come back to Singapore. Kimberly tries to find the bounce pass for Charmaine. Charmaine, of course, we know how good she is on the shot. Trying to create an opportunity by Zara. Well, she's 2.5 meters back, but misses one. And that's a very useful retake from Pei Shan.
Lovely rebound there.
Yep, Pei Shan holds it in. You can tell why she's there. Lovely.
You've got the defenders working hard on the pockets, trying to prevent the feeders from hitting the top of the circle.
Lovely.
And it's a success.
That's a... Was that a foot out, or was there a travel problem? I don't know.
A little
quite.
bit foot out.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, 5-2. But the ball comes by. Zura will take it from the half. Charmaine looks for an out. She finds it by Zura's gone right, way out to the right side. Done well. Yeah. Good steps. Charmaine for the first time makes it for 3, Singapore. She loves that distance. You have to wonder why she doesn't go in too close, but that's perfect distance for her.
That is her comfort zone for sure.
Yep. She has that wonderful spin back as well. The rotation comes back to her, and invariably it goes straight down the bucket. It doesn't touch the sides.
Exactly.
Long ball up. Oh, well, that's good. They've looked at the opposition. You could tell the Pei Shan towers above them. And again, she touches the rim there, is successful. But just as we said, it's not as assured as it is from another meter or so back.
Definitely.
She is moving beautifully, I have to say. Crystal Edwards finds the space, and it's good support from her feeders.
Exactly. And holding a position well beforehand as well is key for sure to securing that space.
Lovely running around here by Aishat Zazila as well. The bounce pass doesn't work out there. Charmaine doesn't like that. Looking for some support, but of course you've only got 3 seconds to work it out. You don't want to give the ball away. Hong Kong are being very aggressive. They're being very successful in turning that ball over in the center and moving it very quickly, and already have a very handy lead. It could be 5 with this possession. Michelle Arkle very nicely played the center and the goal attack. Very nice. It's a little bit further away, and they'll get another chance. A shot for nothing there from Crystal. This time it will go to Michelle. Right underneath for 9. That is the 5-point gap that I was talking about earlier. By Zura, it's got to be perfect attack here for Singapore. Ooh, oh, did well to regain possession there. Wow. Charmaine with about, again, 2.5 meters out. She's happy. Very good. 5-9. But Hong Kong have possession once again. Elise Daly plays it back inside. Kalani Brown, she likes to play different positions as well. I'm sure we'll see a difference there, but this is a turnover.
Nice tight defense by Singapore there.
5-9. This is important because they will get the next start as well, so they can close it within 2. Singapore still in possession on that attacking third line. Naisura takes it. Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. That's Lee, Vanessa, the captain. Nice work. Maizura does move well. Beautiful work, yeah. Again, it's a really good piece of attacking play. Singapore have the ball now. This was a real good opportunity. It shows the value, the real value of a turnover. Oui. Taking no prisoners at the moment. Natasha Brackenridge, really aggressive.
All guns blazing.
Over the top. And once again, Pai Shan will probably feel much happier. I have to say, she started this match in comfort zone. That's good to see. 7-9. 9-7, I beg your pardon. Hong Kong in service. Who's got it? That little scramble goes in favor of Hong Kong, and 10-7. Singapore need to try to keep that pressure on. Quick passing.
Center is tight,
yeah,
tight.
Elise Daly.
She's on it.
She absolutely is. Very aggressive. Yeah.
Well, when you got Baizura, that's sort of a key player on the court. You want to wear her down a little bit just to make sure that the feeders are not having too easy of a time to getting the ball into the shooters.
Well, you named Baizura. There she is, and a big chance. Oh, my goodness, come on. That's really not concentration. And Li Pei Shan thought Charmaine So was coming right in behind her. It didn't happen.
A little bit of a failed screening there, but try again.
Well, but she has used that screen to great effect before. But that is now 12 points to 8, and they've got the possession again, Hong Kong. They have been very sharp, I have to say. Really, really impressive. Hong Kong started well. Connie has the ball. She'll pass it on, or pass it back to Kalani Brown. And there it comes up to Crystal Edwards, who gets a second chance. It's in. It's 13-8.
Very costly mistake there if the goal defense gets a contact blow in the middle of the
Wow.
court.
Another giving up of possession. That really is going to be very difficult for Singapore to maintain their ambition of wins against Hong Kong if they give up that. It's very scrappy. 14-8 and Hong Kong have possession. It could get really exciting at the end, but Singapore need to thwart this attack. Crystal Edwards has had it all her own way. She's not been challenged.
Nope, another long ball in quite easily into the circle.
Okay, this is a chance for Pershan this time. It plays it back. Comes again, right under the net. 9-15, well, off the rim, but okay. This would be a really good time to make a turnover.
Definitely.
It's not going to, no, it doesn't happen there. Crystal has got a good, easy chance and makes it 16-9. by Zura at the centre pass. Looking for support. Charmaine comes wide on the right. Underneath the post now. Good work. Nice. That's really, really excellent. 10-16. Now, less than 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Long ball through. Okay, it's still going to be Hong Kong's ball. But again, turnover is absolutely vital. Michelle's got a chance at 2 meters and misses that one. It's still going to be Hong Kong's ball. Michelle looking for out. Crystal has got it right there and makes it 17 with that one. Nizura. Again, Kimberly does a good job in finding some space. It's very, very tough to find the space at the moment. That's good. It's going to be still Singapore's. Too much interference in that defense. Okay, Charmaine's got the free shot here, makes it.
11-17 to Singapore.
What was the play there? What was the issue?
That was a little bit of a contact again. Another costly mistake for the goal defense if she does that in the center court.
And you're not allowed to play out of the hands once you've got possession?
No, so you're not allowed to tip the ball once a player has the ball in their hands. Although it is discretionary to the umpires. Some umpires are a bit more relaxed, some are a bit more strict, but at this level of play they do allow a bit of contest, so it's always good, I suppose, especially for a defender.
By Zora, long ball, good again from Kimberly, bounce pass. It's going to be Singapore still, and shot is good from Charmaine. 12-18. 2 minutes left, just a little over 2 minutes, and again a really good and important time. But good contact there, lovely work. Even an element of kidology from Vanessa Lee, just looking to play it with a slightly threatening gesture, has to be said. Yeah. It was almost a kind of continue on.
Oh, that's a shame. Hong Kong's defense was tight at that moment, and just a little fumble.
It's going to be Pei Shan, and it's Singapore's. I think it's going to be Singapore's again. It is by Zura that will come back. We've got a timeout here called at the moment, I think. We've got a timeout. Is that going to be a change? No, it's all a bit tough there, isn't it? Very physical at the moment. We're going to have to need a towel to mop up the sweat. These girls, even though they are girls, they do sweat, don't they?
A lot.
My mother said girls never sweat. Probably not the only lie she told me. Rena, come on. Tell us what we got to do here. 12-18.
Right, so we've got Singapore in possession of the ball at the moment.
Paisura just coming up to the circle. Paishan takes it. Charmaine is waiting around there. Oh, she won't be needed now. Paishan again. Great position. No miss. Good go. Well done. 14-18. This is closing it down. 1 minute left in the first quarter. And that's unlucky. Nearly an intercept there by Vanessa.
Seeing defense tightening up. If they can close the gap to just 3 goal difference, that would be very good for Singapore. Let's hope they make a little bit of a tip now.
Well done, Mark. That's an excellent shot from distance from Michelle Arco. That's taken the pressure off, but Singapore can still get back. 38 seconds to go. They need to now move it forward and get underneath that net. Here we go. There's a chance. They've got the extra retaining pass as well. Now here it goes. Baisura saying, "Oh no, it's going. I beg your pardon. I miscounted. It's gone to Hong Kong, but it would be a really good time for a turnover." Michelle again plays it back and is working really well here. Crystal may not be needed. She's not needed. It's 20-15 with 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, and that's good. She's holding on. 5 points the difference, my goodness me. Well, you wouldn't have expected that necessarily, but a quick analysis then from you, Rina, about Singapore's performance in that quarter.
Well, they seem to be fumbling a little bit. I don't know if it's nerves but the play doesn't seem to be very, how would you call it?
Positive. I mean, from my perspective, I think they've missed a few chances. Obviously, we know that Hong Kong have got a really, really good attack. They can find their goal shooter very quickly and easily. And there's good support from Michelle as well. So Crystal and Michelle work very closely together. They've got to disrupt that, Singapore.
Yep,
and
exactly.
they're not successfully doing that at the moment.
I think just a little bit of tightening up in the attack and just having confidence in each other. That should take them through the second quarter. But not too big a goal difference, so
is a
we will see what
bad
happens
plan.
in the second quarter.
Couple of repossessions and it gets
This
it back. 5 the
is a
difference
much
at the
better
moment.
plan.
2015 in
M1
favor
Big Data
of Hong
plans
Kong.
from 5 GB to unlimited, starting from only $20 per month.
Right to left in the blue. And need now some inspirational play. That's it goes out, and that is not great. Hong Kong have possession. 20 points to 15 they lead. Singapore have given up that advantage they had at the first play. Connie long ball again finds Crystal. They can afford to be pretty relaxed here. Hong Kong have done nicely, moved that ball forward, but they now will have that opportunity on the edge of the circle, well, not just inside the circle. And Michelle has missed that one, and that is a really big break for Singapore. Can they take advantage? Oh, that's not great either, my goodness.
No.
It needed to be directly to hand instead of front, and again, misunderstanding. We haven't seen Singapore playing with his lack of confidence at the OCBC arena for quite a while. It can change, but that's a nice conversion there by Michelle Arkle. Hong Kong can reinforce their possession now. Singapore have not scored in this quarter.
We need Lily to really put pressure on Crystal Edwards now, just to make sure that, just to shake her up a bit in terms of shots.
Yep, so with Chen Li and Melody Teo. Oh, Chen Li does well. Oh, unlucky. That's really unlucky. Michelle's got to play it back. Was a foot out there. Michelle's there. Again, she can take a half a pace. Well, take as much time as you want. Let's get as close as you want. Chen Li again struggling for it. It's going to be still Hong Kong's ball. What's the problem here? Oh, he's going to. Yeah, it is a bit sweaty. Michelle gets it in for 22. Singapore have yet to score in this quarter. Charmaine and Kimberly play it now. Charmaine, this is a perfect distance. Be short. Lucky to get away with that one. My goodness. This time she makes it. 16-22, but Hong Kong continue their very positive ambitions forward. Long ball is good. Crystal looking for Michelle. She doesn't. She plays it inside to Elise. Once again, and that's another good point for 23. Singapore not able to control the ambitions of Hong Kong at the moment. Maizura will take the ball at the edge of the circle. Clock has stopped temporarily. Kimberly a little lucky with that. Pei Shan was interfered with, so she will get a free throw at this one, and she makes it. It's 17. 17-23. It's still going to be tough. They need a couple of turnovers.
Vanessa working hard on the defense there.
Charmaine innocently comes over in front of the ball. That's a nice piece of defense. Good work. Excellent. First time we've seen Chen Li get the better of Crystal Edwards. Nice work. Need a couple more of those.
Now we just need to have Singapore get the ball down nice and smoothly, break through the area defense that Hong Kong have seemed to set up.
Long ball is good. Charmaine, lovely play. Charmaine back inside, lovely. And that will be Charmaine with a free throw. It's over the top, easily picked up. Pei Shan will make this one, surely. She does, 18-23. Okay, now this is a good one. Because of that Chen Li turnover, Singapore have got the advantage of that restart. Long ball, oh my goodness, and why are you going to risk it? There's no need to risk that,
no,
right?
Not at all. There was no rush.
You're giving away ball, and you're giving away potentially, you're going to lose out on 2 goals here.
Exactly. Now defense have to work a little bit harder just to get that turnover again. Hopefully Lily can put some pressure on Crystal again. Crystal
is there, but I have to say, yeah, there she is, easy. Ooh, it's still going to be, that's a good effort there by Melody.
Definitely. There is a noticeable difference in sort of how the shooters are struggling a little bit Hong Kong-wise as well, so that change was definitely a good call.
Well, that means that the attack, that's a good, well played, good hand in there, and a quick break, needs to be fast. Melody comes up and plays it wide. Baizura's got support inside, and that is an easy one here. But it's going to have to come back for a replay. Singapore's ball. Charmaine makes it. It's 19-23. Singapore have done a really good job in regaining that possession. Now, another one would really suit them fine. Just under 10 minutes left. Connie looking for the bounce pass there. Crystal is right in there. Looking for an out. She finds it. Michelle is right there again. Michelle's got 2.5 meters to play with and does it beautifully. Lovely execution there. In a 21st cap, I think, for Michelle Arkle at the moment. 24-19. Singapore moving forward very nicely, but that is out of play. Singapore will pick it up again. Oh dear, oh my goodness. What is going on here? That's such a lack of concentration. The bounce pass is not needed. Let's get it chest to chest. Hong Kong, quiet, patient, up there, makes it 25-19. They are absolutely controlling things at the moment off errors from Singapore. Simple errors.
Yes, they are.
Michelle looking for an out. She finds it easily with Elise Daly, and then again it comes down to Crystal Edwards. 26 or 7 is it? I got it's 26.
26,
yeah. Right, precision. Come on. Let's get precision game. You can play this. We've seen it so many times. Over the top and again a little lucky. Okay, Peshan picks it up. And well, again, I don't know about you, Rina, but I still have my heart in my mouth whenever she's shooting at goal. I'm not absolutely relaxed and confident.
I agree with you there, John. There's just a little bit. I don't sense that strong haul and the strong lift off of the ball as well, but let's hope she builds it up slowly throughout the game.
Okay, well, it's an error. Quickly away. Well, she needs a timeout there. Is that going to be Daly? I think she's going to... There's an ankle, a little bit of trouble there. Who's replacing her? Is that Rebecca Miller? Might be Rebecca coming in.
Yes, you're right. That is Rebecca Miller. She's come in as the wing defense now.
Yeah. So, again, it's a very, very hard push. Defense is coming forward, and you have to say it's working out well for Hong Kong at the moment. They're delaying Singapore's attack.
Exactly. We need very nicely timed runs from Singapore's attack at the moment just to break that wall.
The long ball is good. This time it was successful. Makes it good there too for 21. Baizura's got the repossession at the line. Long ball is, it almost was there.
She needed the strong hands for that one.
Need athleticism in that situation.
Definitely.
I'm afraid it wasn't there. 21-26, and of course, it could be the 2-point turnover. Long ball is no good on the other hand. My goodness, everybody's panicking.
Exactly.
A little bit of luck there, and Crystal Edwards saying, calm down, calm down. We don't need it. It's the full, well, almost the full court press here at the moment. And there is another change. That is interesting. Vanessa Lee comes off, and it looks like Sazila has come on. Again, a little bit of contact. Maizura together with Charmaine. It's gone again. It was so unnecessary.
Yes, for sure. Slight lack of concentration is the word a little bit.
Panic stations.
Exactly.
That's out of play in a game. Both teams very messy at the moment. It's scrambling. Don't need to scramble. You're not under that much pressure, to be quite honest.
Exactly. Both teams just need to settle down, play their own game.
The full press, who just had to be a little bit careful with the timing here. Long ball. Chen Li picks it up well. Who's running off the ball? That's nice. Yeah, you can rely on Kimberly.
Exactly.
There you go. That's lovely. Much better. Excellent work. Oh my God. Not only did she miss it, long way away. Pei Shan has given her place up.
Oh, lovely tip by
Yeah, well done, Kimberly. Melody is coming back in, but Kai Wei has taken over at goal attack, which means that Charmaine is going into GS. Charmaine is right there. Kai Wei, brilliant. She's in position and makes it off the rim. 22-26. Fighting hard here. Less than 4.5 minutes left in the first half. And Singapore have taken this second quarter at the moment 7-6, but they'll be under pressure. Crystal is looking very solid with it. Okay, well, it'll still be Hong Kong's ball. Hong Kong's ball, we need a mopping up of the sweat. Chen Li, she's a tall girl. She covers a lot of space when she's on the floor.
Yes, she does.
22-26. Now this would be huge if the defenders could keep this one at bay. Michelle's got a free shot and makes it. I tell you, she might have a few decades more than most on that court here, but I tell you, she's been very precise, and it's no wonder she is loving, absolutely loving playing the game at this level. Singapore escape. Charmaine is in her favorite position and makes her beauty. 23-27. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. That ball is still rumbling around. Singapore have now got to be really, literally on the ball here, keeping every opportunity to attack to a minimum.
Exactly.
Michelle looks for support. It's over the top, and Chen Li, unfortunately, there makes the contact. 27-23 at the moment, but Michelle's right there. Crystal is waiting in case it misses. It won't. By Zura now. It looks like we've got we're going to get a referee's whistle. We get another exchange here, substitution. GK comes off for Hong Kong. And what's going to happen here? Well, there's a little bit of a change around, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Spot what's going on. I think that's Helene Bibo, isn't it? No, it's not. It's Kalani, I think. Kalani Brown has come in at GD again. GK. Oh,
Quite a distance for Kaiwei.
Yeah.
She should have worked a little bit closer.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, Charmaine would be favourite there. Now she's definitely the favourite. Kimberly plays it inside, and Charmaine is waiting for it, but it's not needed. It's 24. Just under 2.5 minutes left. Hong Kong still leading, although they're not actually holding sway in this quarter. They're 1 point adrift. That might change right now. Oh, unlucky. Melody tried her best, but fouled in the process.
She did. I think Melody needs to work a little bit harder to keep Michelle out of the circle as well. I think that's going to make Michelle fumble a little bit more, because right now it's a bit too easy for her in the circle.
It is. 29-24. Quick possession. Quick attack. Lovely. That's very nice indeed. And there she goes again, but she's short. Oh, my goodness me. It still will be lucky Singapore, you have to say.
Exactly.
Very, very lucky possession retained. Okay, that's a good out there. Well played. Zasila only just managing to hold possession here. Melody Teo comes up to the attack third. And again, there's a lot of hassling. They really are very aggressive in defense of Hong Kong.
They are not letting Charmaine run past the baseline.
Charmaine misses that one. need to really get very... Oh, that's a lovely play from Hong Kong. You have to say, they've done really well. Moved that very fast. They've scored the points, 30 points to 24. Less than 1 minute left. They've got possession again of Hong Kong. They can actually extend their lead here. Singapore need a transformation of strategy. They'll be patient here, 45 seconds, and that's gone out of play. Chun Lee puts her arms akimbo and says, no, I didn't touch it, which is true. It's going to be Singapore's. They need to now move this fast. They've got to get into real space. Come on, move away, Blues. That's better. Baizura gets into support play. Kimberly Lim is looking good, but no, just held. Charmaine a bit lucky there. 25 is the target. There we go, 16 seconds left. They will get possession again. It's still counting down. They will get possession again. Come on, 9, 8, 7. They've got to be quick. Looking at the scoreboard. Oh my goodness, what a miss. That should have been another Singapore point. And it ends up in exactly
Half-time,
the same as the first
30,
quarter. The
25 to
half
Hong
is
Kong.
complete. 30 points to 25 in favour of Hong Kong. And you have to say, some really scrappy attacking from Singapore. Some messy work all round, actually. And they find themselves still 5 points adrift with the half complete. So second half, Singapore have really now got to transform themselves. They weren't aggressive enough. They weren't controlling enough. They didn't take advantage of the chances that they did have. Ooh, and that's an interesting violation of the centre. And you have to say, Singapore have got a first break here, and they have to be now perfect. It's a no mistake Singapore half required. That's the first and good point here. And Singapore have now got possession. So immediately they cut that 5-3 if they score here.
Exactly. Great start for Singapore in that respect then. A little bit of a fumble, but they managed to regain themselves. Let's hope they convert that to a shot.
Played off again. Charmaine bounces that pass, and it's still Singapore's possession, but it's a bit nervy. I have to say, Hong Kong have done a really good job in threatening and putting pressure on all the time. But that is now, it's cut back to 3 points, as we suggested. 30 points to 27. And considering that Hong Kong had first possession at the half, that is a really, really good situation. Now, if Singapore could just steal a turnover, it would make a huge difference to the situation in this third quarter. 30-27. Crystal breaks away. Michelle trying to find her, but again, it's a foul. Michelle Arkle has been very, very impressive, I have to say. The point will count. It's 31-27. Singapore possession here at the moment. Now they need to make sure that they don't make any errors or mistakes here. Charmaine moves down to the right. She's there now. Little interference. Charmaine will not miss this. She is there, right on the button at 28-31.
That was a nice split movement by the shooters there. Confused the defenders from the Hong Kong team.
We have to give credit to Hong Kong. They have been very, very impressive.
They have very stable for most of the game as well.
Yep. They've been, drawing the fouls, and certainly they've been accurate where it counts. Michelle particularly, here she is again. Oh, misses that one, but gathers again. That was unlucky. Crystal Edwards will make that one for 32.
Strong, accurate drives from Singapore we need now.
Melody Teo comes back to claim the ball, and some lovely triangles, but oh, that was lucky. My goodness me. Didn't she do well?
Yes, she did.
Kai Wei, and that one is away.
We need tighter defense now. Singapore needs to tighten up on that. The ball is getting down at too fast a speed from Hong Kong's end.
They are big, but Chen Li does really well there. Lovely layout as well. Now, a bit of patience, but good moving into space would always help. Chen Li. Aishat has made a bit of a difference there. She's propped up that little area of the pitch very, very nicely. Of the court, I should say, of course. Right. Lovely. Yes, good finish by To Kai Wei. 29-32. This is where Singapore can actually get on the attack. They need to now interfere with this very, very impressive Hong Kong attack. Chen Li, oh, she's almost there. It looked as if she might just catch that one, but it's got to be laid off first. Chen Li is having a real hip battle.
She is.
Hip to hip. Ooh, that was so close, but ultimately, again, it's good regathering by Crystal Edwards. Twice she's now come to the Hong Kong. To the Hong Kong attack. Sorry, the ball has just come over. We've had to save it. from hitting our commentary
Equipment.
area, just to show that we are actually live and with you from the OCBC arena. This is better play, good reach, good reach. Oh, what happened there? Was there someone inside? What was
Yeah,
that?
a little bit of an offside, I think,
Yeah.
by Kimberly there.
That's very frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
It's a no mistake requirement for Singapore. And again, Michelle Arkle, I tell you what, she has not stopped. Extraordinary. She's loving her sport. Long ball away, but that was a... Oh, yeah, okay.
That was a nice try by Melody for sure. Very good reflexes.
Long ball over the top. Michelle's right there. And makes it for 34. They've come back out and have got repossession at the centre. Come back out to that 5-point lead and back in possession. Connie moves it forward. I tell you what, their interplay is... Oh, okay. Little bit of pacing, stepping. Was there a bit of argument about that? Was that what the problem was?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, whatever. The umpiring is very, very strong. It's very clear. Oh, and there's pacing there by Zura.
Oh, no.
She's annoyed because she couldn't find it out. She needs that support. Of course, when you're tight out on the line there's no one to turn to. You've got to play it straight. Very difficult. Well, after getting... Another Melody Teo attempt, but no good by Zura. Hands up high, but it's no good either. Easy for Crystal. It's 35. It's not gone well, this match. They need to turn it around here, Singapore.
They need to treasure every ball, every possession that they have, for sure.
They're wasting a few, and that's going to be expensive against a Hong Kong team that's been very much on form. Charmaine will get another opportunity here. Looking away off the ball there. Nice piece of shadowing, shielding, screening.
Screening, yes.
Yeah.
Getting into a comfort zone.
Yeah. Okay, good finish. 30 points to 35. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Singapore under pressure. Working hard, but Hong Kong, and I say it again, have been very, very accurate. They've been aggressive. And they certainly deserve their position at the moment, although that's a really good pushback. Excellent work. Melody Teo. Whoa, what's happening here? Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Naive play.
Another costly mistake.
Yeah,
from
you
Singapore.
cannot do such great work and then give it straight back as if it's Christmas. Well, Melody, I'm afraid, Michelle on that occasion was not accurate, so that was a big let-off for Singapore. Again, they're putting the full court press here at the moment. Oh, you're lucky. she almost
Lost
shouted.
that one,
Yeah,
then.
she did, but she was so annoyed with herself. By Zura. Charmaine looks for an out. It's come over the top to Kimberly.
That was a lovely base run by Charmaine there as well. Managed to squeeze through the defenders.
And again over the top this time. Yeah, it's really rhythmical play, and it's going to be Singapore's again. So after that turnover, they can come back within 3. They did that earlier in this quarter, but that's not a good idea.
Good thing the Hong Kong defenders smashed into each other a little bit over there, giving Singapore another chance.
I just like the way that Hong Kong are very, very brave. Charmaine, this is her distance. This is absolutely her distance, makes it 31.
In her prime.
31-35. This would be a really good time for another turnover.
By Zura.
Absolutely right on cue. Great work. Charmaine is there, by Zura there, but Charmaine will pick it up. Well, by Zura will on the edge of the circle. Here's a chance. So makes it. This is a really good fight back. Tokai Wei did a super job there. 32-35. The long ball has been working, but I have to agree with you, Rena, that the defenders here at the moment are being very, very aggressive and giving this Hong Kong attack a really hard time. Okay, a bit closer. You expect to make 80-90% of them anyway, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Charmaine's quite a way out, but she will have to play it back. Then we'll take a little bit of extra there. Now she's got a free shot if she wants it. Oh, that was, oh dear. It was a little bit in between, to be quite honest, that distance. Yep. She wasn't comfortable, and I have to say in her own mind, she was probably thinking, shall I lay it off as well?
Exactly.
And in the end, did neither.
And unfortunately, Kai Wei wasn't quite there to support for the rebound as well, so hopefully in the next shot she'll be able to support a bit more.
Big opportunity here, Hong Kong to fly forward and keep increasing the pressure, the scoreboard pressure. It's so tough. Crystal is looking for an opportunity. Connie takes it instead. Crystal's still there next to the rim. And there's Crystal. Michelle will take it. This is for 37. Yep. 37 Hong Kong, Singapore 32. But it is Hong Kong back in possession. Uh-oh. That's a good handoff there. Singapore looking for some outs here. Needing to have some that's great.
Lovely look.
Super athletic movement there. And a great feed down the middle. That's exactly what you've got to be looking for. And Singapore will have possession again. 4 points adrift. Could turn it into 3. Charmaine's looked up and found again. A very, very impressive shot from Kai Wei.
I think she's found her footing and she's gotten in the zone.
37-34. One more turnover and that would get the crowd really, really living. They're shouting at the moment. They want to see a Singapore play, and it's almost there, or is it?
Oh, that was fumble there.
Unlucky. And Crystal's there to take advantage, and it's 38. Wow. Well, that was really exciting, but they are getting close. Less than 3 minutes left in the quarter. Singapore, by Zura, does a nice job to recover from that, and it's just pushed out to Charmaine again, who's under pressure but unfairly. Once again, Charmaine has the ball. Is he going to take half a step forward? Looks for... Oh, and steps! Oh, my goodness me. Unbelievable. That is, again, a fundamental error. Singapore paying dearly for some lack of concentration. She was caught between, again, two thoughts, whether or not she was going to go. That would be another shot to Hong Kong. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. Michelle will have it. She's got she doesn't even need the screen now. It's there for 39. What a shame. It's going to be repossession to Hong Kong. They've done a lot of good work, Singapore, but they've certainly not been at their best, and Hong Kong have exposed it.
Agreed. We need Singapore to have another turnover right now.
It ain't going to happen. There's no defense to that. It's 40. 40 points to 34. Some really explosive attacks need to take place right here. Well, that's a good start.
That was a very nice run by Kai Wei there.
Yeah, lovely work. 35-40.
Tight on defense. Melody needs to keep Michelle out of that circle right now. And she's doing it.
Chun-Li Lee. Crystal is over the top if she needs it. There it is. Oh, 3 seconds. Ha ha. Right. Well, with 1 minute left, there's an opportunity here for 2 points for Singapore. They've got to keep their eye on the clock. Watch the clock here. Michelle is very clever. She upset Chun-Li even there at the line. It needs to come quickly. It's got to be even quicker. They've got to get this ball into the net and then back to the halfway line for the for the restart. 2 points is possible, but not now. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Too many errors.
There. Exactly. Oh,
Oh, and a change. Singapore again, 20 seconds left. Keep an eye on that clock. It's got to come. It's a long way out. And it will be another opportunity here. With 10 seconds left, they've got to be quick. 7. Make it, and then the next one, but it's only 2 seconds. That will be the hooter. What a shame. In possession, but no chance to restart.
Third quarter score, 40-36 to
Wow.
Hong Kong.
Okay, 4. They've made a little profit there. Came back by 1, 11-10 in the quarter. And you have to say, if they had been as good as they can be, they'd be in the lead by now.
that is true. But there is a little bit of tightening up. You can feel the sense of urgency in Singapore now, so let's hope they bring it forward and take it up a notch in the last quarter.
Okay, and obviously the average age of the Hong Kong team is higher than the Singapore team. That youth might come to pay off even yet. Singapore have got to make up 4 if they want to upset this Hong Kong team. Final quarter coming up in a minute. Right. It's do or die time for Singapore. They are from right to left on your screen. They've got possession at the centre pass. 40 points to 36. They are down. Hong Kong have played superb match so far. And It really will depend on whether, well, it's not going to happen like that. That's a poor pass from Zazila. And you give Hong Kong half a chance, they'll take 2 chances.
Exactly. They're very good at working on Singapore's mistakes, especially this game as well. So
They have been
Singapore needs to
excellent.
limit
And
that.
once again, it takes a foul from Chen Lili. Crystal, and then Michelle. There's no point in changing a successful combination. There you go, 41-36. It was a must-make first possession, Singapore. They haven't done that, and again, Crystal Edwards is absolutely on the button. It's a bit short there, Chen Li, but then not the rebounding is. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, Michelle? Third time lucky for Hong Kong. 43, I think it is. No, 42. 42-36. It's going to be Baizura from the sideline. Charmaine, long ball across. Kimberly's in possession. Toe comes up now. Kai Wei from a distance. Makes
Lovely
it.
shot.
37-42. But it's going to be back at the center. Elise Daly. She's been very, very aggressive down the middle. And it's still... Well, this is going to be interesting because they have had a change, as I noticed. There has been a change for Hong Kong. That's 43-37. And wing defense for Hong Kong. Is that Tai Ka Yan? Or is that Angela?
Wing defense, we're looking at the wing attack. Yeah, that's Angela that's coming now.
Okay, Angela is here at the moment. Angela Chan Ka Yan. Oh dear, it's all falling apart for Singapore, particularly when your star shooter is off colour.
Exactly.
It's not easy. With so little time left. Okay, Singapore's ball. So maybe it won't prove to be so tough and so costly, but we will see.
Quick pass and goes, which is what Singapore is very good at, is what we need.
That
but
was
that
unbelievable.
Was a mess. That was
Unbelievable. Really poor pass there. Crystal came in, stole it, and now she will make hay. And the sun is certainly shining on Hong Kong at the moment. They've got the ball back in the center at 44-37. Singapore cannot blame anybody but themselves. Hong Kong have been good, but Singapore have actually been responsible for their own decline. But okay, it will be Singapore's ball. Michelle has worked absolutely tirelessly. Got to her feet a little bit slowly there, and maybe Singapore can take advantage, but that's an even poor pass there by Zura. Trying to reclaim it, doesn't work. They really are 6s and 7s at the moment. Michelle has got the possession. Singapore, it's not impossible to recover from here. And they have done really well, but that's a quick pass away. Ooh, I tell you, they are so aggressive, this Hong Kong, certainly the mid-court.
really are. You don't see them coming in from behind, and then there's a tip away.
Okay, that's good play. Nice work, but goodness me. Over the top and in for 38.
Confident shooting there by Kaiwei is
Yeah.
what is needed for this quarter, definitely.
Yeah, and Baizura's got the possession, so another chance here, but that is out of play. My goodness, they are giving it everything, aren't they? There's
Yes,
certainly
they
no
are.
compromise.
Full bodies at play right now.
Gee whiz. Kalani Brown is really in very, very strongly. Okay, don't miss this one. Come on. Good girl. Okay, 39-44. Time to recover by making a turnover. There is one potential. No, not quite. Aggressive defense is required, and not quite there also.
I think having that fresh pair of legs via Angela Chan is also helping Hong Kong a little bit. in
And
the
it's
attack.
going to be Singapore's ball. So this is now a really, really big time in the match. Chun Li eventually finds Aisheth off a foul, but here she is, Aisheth again. Chun Li looking for an out. They are very aggressive, but good hands there. Long ball is good to Kimberly. Kimberly is hoping to find some space, and there she does. Lovely
Quick
work.
pass and go. That was lovely.
Charmaine looking for an out by Zura's in being fouled in the process. Kimberly again. Charmaine can make this. This will be for 40. She'll have another chance. 40 points to 44. See, that was a really good turnover, Rena.
Yep. Now they need to put this one in, close the gap a little bit more.
Yeah, it'll take it back to 3 with one more turnover if they can get it. Still an opportunity to close down and still win this one. It's going to be close. It's going to be really tight, this. Charmaine just makes it.
By a thread.
41
Lovely.
44. Hong Kong. One more little intercept here, and I tell you, they'll be under real pressure. The crowd are loving this one.
Exactly.
There's another drive in, but Michelle, she won't be keen. Is another over. No, not quite.
That was a good try.
By Zura there, pacing on Elise Daly. Michelle's right here. She'll give it a go, and she makes it. 45-41. Singapore have got to put it back, though, and they've done just that. Charmaine's in great position. Here she goes again. 2 meters. Happy to give this one into the goal. 42-45. Again, requires another quick ball, and it's there. Repossession. Singapore have got a great chance. Lovely piece of play. Back in, and there we go. This is a very important point. To Kai Wei makes it for 43. Singapore have possession in the center. Wow.
Great use of speed there.
It could be a 1-point game here, Rena.
Let's hope so.
Yes, it really will be. Oh, my goodness.
Good pick up by Melody, though.
We've wanted a scream and shout game. I think we've got it right here.
Yes, we have.
Well, they spent 3 quarters of the match making lots of errors, lots of mistakes. By Zoro will pick it up on the edge. And I have to say, To Kai Wei has been excellent. Charmaine misses out, but it will go to Hong Kong. Oh, what a shame. 43-45, that was required. That was absolutely needed. And of course, Hong Kong have got the next possession from the score whenever that. Oh, that's not a good one.
Lovely. It's bad luck.
Yeah, great work from Elise Daly. She recovered a 50-50 ball. Oy, oy, oy. Michelle is there. It's a great battle. Lovely layoff. Crystal there fighting for it. Oh, not quite. Crystal again fighting with Chun Li. It's end-to-end stuff. Great excitement. Michelle is over the top and makes it. She's been totally constant. Very, very impressive. Hong Kong have got the ball back. This to increase it to 4. She runs beautifully as well. Finds space and is totally committed. Chun Li has to stand by the side of Michelle. Takes half a pace, goes up, makes it. Lovely work. 47-43.
Pressure needs to be on Michelle now. She needs to be prevented from getting in that circle yet again.
Oh, that was a little bit lucky. It's a lot of different quality passing here from Singapore. They need it because there's a lot of interference. By Zuro be looking for Kai Wei.
Great chemistry there between Baizer and
It'll
Charmaine.
still come back out though. Kai Wei again plays it to Charmaine. Charmaine for 44. 5.5 minutes, just a little over. And it's now another substitution. Wing attack goes off. And, well, it's Connie Wong that comes back on. The captain is back in position. She has got a much, much bigger personality, let's put it that way, and will have a big effect. There she comes again, lovely positional play. Plays it inside. The feed again is good, some interference there, but oh, look at this.
Oh, lovely.
This is important with 5 minutes left to play, just over. Singapore have to now move it, transition it forward. They've done well here. Where's the space? Good. I've got a great cross, Melody. And again, Kimberly Lim in possession there. Baizura again looks for the feed, and it's Charmaine. Makes it 45. Timeout here. Timeout here. It will be Singapore's ball.
And we got Vanessa Lee.
Vanessa's come back in. The captain's back on. This to make it a 1-point game. No mistakes. No mistakes required. You've got time, Singapore. You don't need to make errors. It's short and it's out of play, but it still will be Singapore's. Ooh, now this could be important because that looks like a serious injury.
It does. It looks like something's got in
Oh
her
my
knee.
goodness. That could be very, very important because the Singapore attackers have struggled a little bit. We've got a bit of music on here. We'll have a bit of a time break. But wow, we've come back at a very, very important and impressive time, Rena. What would you do from here?
The pressure just needs to be on Michelle. I think the defense is still a little bit too relaxed, letting her run wherever she wants. So if that pressure is on, stopping her from getting in the circle, the shooters are going to fumble because the attackers are doing an excellent job. They've got very fast pass and goes. They're doing very good in the circle. So the defense just needs to pick it up a little bit. A few more turnovers, and I think Singapore's going to have this.
Well, oh my goodness, that really is a big, big injury. Polite applause, it has to be said. What genuine applause from the crowd here. Hong Kong have been superb. We have really enjoyed them here at OCBC Arena. It's coming to the real, but fine, fine difference now in fitness levels.
Indeed. They've been very stable, very consistent, as you mentioned earlier, John, and pleasure to watch for sure.
Okay, Vanessa Lee, the captain, has come back into ring defense. We know that. There is a problem here. Wing attack. Actually, that's Connie Wong we've got back in, so we'll wait for the injury. But it's going to be Singapore's ball on the Hong Kong line. Bit of sweat here needs to be mopped up. Look at the scoreline now, 45-47. Singapore have possession. They looking for support. The transition forward again. Lovely play inside. Charmaine is there. Shapes up and now has another chance for 47. She makes it. 47-48, but it's possession back to Hong Kong. Center is Elise Daly. Looking for, oh, that was unlucky. For to be on the button here.
Pressure outside the
Crystal
circle.
is there. Oh, now
Ugly.
that's Singapore's ball. That is Singapore's ball. They've got it with 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go. And it's going to be Singapore. They've got to now relax a little bit.
Yes, they do. Play their own game, play their own speed.
They've got time. There's a lot of time, but they can take the lead here if they get the next 2 points. They've got possession at least now, and one more after it. It's a good pass. Who's going to shape up? Watch for the three. Oi, Baizura takes it. Charmaine plays it back, but that's gone. It's out. Oh my goodness, a disaster for Singapore. They didn't need to play so fast and panicky. They now need to do it again. Hong Kong are playing easy, slow, and a very careful game. That's exactly what Singapore should have been doing.
Exactly. Singapore needs to be tight.
Watch out, Crystal is right there. She looks up, plays it back. Michelle!
Oh, lovely tip by Lily there. But...
Michelle's still there, and we'll have another chance. 2 minutes 16. 1 point the difference at the moment. It's about to be 2. No, Crystal is there, and it will be 2. Oh, ha, ha. One more chance. My goodness, they're a bit tired. They weren't missing those earlier. 2 minutes left. It's in. It's 49-47. 49-47. Singapore have got to win another turnover. They've got to make this and then play another turnover. Not much left in the match. Charmaine looking for the chance, but it's going to be Singapore still. Again, looking for the pass off. It's good. Charmaine, you've got chance. You play that one often. Look around. My goodness, those hands are everywhere.
They are.
Charmaine needs this one. And again, some barging. 1 minute 18. Then she needs this one, which she does. 48. But possession is coming back to Hong Kong. This is the turnover. They absolutely can't afford to do anything but turnover. They've got to intercept the pass, or they've got to stop the shot. It's important. Less than 1 minute left. Singapore desperate for this ball. Hong Kong very clever. This is the experience showing through. They're holding on.
Exactly.
Their possession is very, very important. No, it's still going to be Hong Kong's ball. Daly has got Michelle in front of her. Daly has got it again. Michelle's there. Crystal is looking for the ball. She's got it, and that's the end of the game. It has to be. 50 points to 48. Singapore have got possession in the centre. They've got to rush it here. Come on. It's gone over the top. 24 seconds left. They've got to move it quicker. Melody's here free. Here she is. 17 seconds. Melody again with a bounce pass. Got to get it into the middle. Charmaine is there. Now they need possession. Oh, yes. 49-50. They won't make it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gone out. It will be the hooter, and that is it. Singapore failed by 1 point. It was a close battle, but what a match. They didn't do enough earlier in the match. The first 3 quarters of the match, they failed because of basically unsatisfactory attacks. They lost possession too many occasions. But here we have to praise Rina, the Hong Kong team. They were dynamic throughout. They were aggressive. They were accurate. And when you're accurate in attack, you're going to present problems to your opposition. They did just that.
It was a good match to watch, and I agree with you totally. Hong Kong were very stable. They were very clear of their gameplay, where they were supposed to go. And unfortunately, Singapore didn't quite match up this game, but let's hope they take away lessons for the next game.
Indeed they will. It's really continuing to provide fabulous entertainment. Well done, Hong Kong. Victorious by 50 points to 49 against the host, Singapore. Great win for Hong Kong. Hope you can join us again tomorrow for some more great netball at the M1 Asian Netball Championships 280. This is John Burgess on behalf of Rina and all of us here saying farewell.
As you shoot across the That intense 60 minutes of netball. What a game that was. It was very exciting for everybody to watch. Now, coming into this game against Singapore, you guys know that you need to secure the win. What was the game plan?
After the game against Malaysia, we found that we got caught up a little bit too much in what they were doing. So our game plan today was to just remain focused on us, what we've been practicing in our structures, to play our pace and style of game. And I think we did that. They did come back at us, but we managed to keep our cool and just focus on one goal at a time. So I'm really proud of the girls.
All right, now talking about Singapore coming back in the last quarter, they did nip at you guys a little bit. In fact, it was down to 1 goal at one point of time, and it looked like they were almost equalized. Connie, being the captain of the team, what do you think went wrong, and what could you guys have improved?
Yeah, definitely in the last quarter they came back at us hard, and we need to steady. And the crowd was really loud as well, so it was a bit exciting. But I think we've had experiences before, and we learned from the other experiences, and we managed to steady and get a win on board.
All right, congratulations to both of you. Thank you very much for chatting with me. Good luck for tomorrow. You guys are playing against Sri Lanka. That's going to be quite a game as well. Good luck. Thank you, and good night. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is end of day 5 here at Admission, the M1 Asian Netball Championships 2018. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. 6 games in total. First game at 9 a.m.